Very good.
Hi, my name is Quaid, and I'm the Legless car guy, and I love cars. And I'm actually from Northeast Ohio, and I've been loving cars since I was a little kid. And unfortunately, when I was 22 years old, I was injured in a major car accident where, unfortunately, I had to have both my legs amputated. And I came across the opportunity to have a pair of legs from Germany from a company called Autobach that allowed me to drive again. And so I took full advantage of that opportunity, and I now actually drive a car with these legs. So I actually renamed myself the Legless car guy, and I am now driving again and enjoying life where it has to offer. And so I'm here at the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix again this year to enjoy the festivities with all the different wonderful people here. And I brought my Porsche here this year to represent Northeast Ohio, and what I love, which is driving. This car is all about driving and handling, and it's been a fun time. So,
can you tell me a little bit about the difficulty you have with driving?
Yeah, so difficulties driving. When I first lost my legs, it was very difficult because I knew nothing about being amputee, so I had to re-engineer my thinking, and I had to understand that driving certain cars was not for me. So when I shop for a vehicle, I always look for a car that actually has the pedals spaced far enough apart so that I can actually move my feet, because I don't use hand controls. You have to understand that I actually use my prosthesis to control the movement of the vehicle. And so for me, making sure the car has its pedal spaced properly is a safety precaution that I always make sure is most important for me. This leg is designed, it's electronic, so it has what we call microprocessor computers inside both legs. And those computers actually allow me to move my legs around very similar to how a regular person with real legs would function when they're driving. So I actually use my right foot to drive the throttle and hit the brake pedal in my cars. And that allows me to drive just pretty much as fully functional as any other guy on the road. Very safe, very smooth transition from brake to throttle. No issue as far as taking time to slow the car down. I can slow it down just as quick as anyone else. My reaction time is very fast.
So how long did it take you to learn how to drive with prosthetics?
So when I first was introduced to these legs, I had them for a good amount of time. I went out to Oklahoma City to a specific boot camp designed for amputees, and they taught me how to walk. While I was learning how to walk again, I actually was trained in a Nissan Altima how to drive, and that's when I was. It took me probably about a good couple weeks. But my mom kind of took me out into back roads, early parking lot, kind of like what you do with your 16-year-old teenager, and I took some driving lessons and at the parking lot at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was a fun option for me to learn how to drive again. And I kind of went easy, and then we kind of went on some street roads, and I got used to driving it. It was quite remarkable.
Cool. So what kind of cars do you own?
I have a couple different vehicles. I daily a Lexus, but this is my other car I like to drive on the weekends. It's like my weekend fun car.
Cool. So what do you do for a living?
I work for a marketing agency firm. We handle a lot of event marketing for a lot of different car manufacturers, and so we do a lot of fun stuff throughout the United States and even globally sometimes. But I've been working with this company for like 7 years.
So what would you say to any recently new amputees to encourage them?
Definitely listen to your your loved ones if they're trying to provide help and good words of confidence. Don't let your amputation set you back. Go full throttle at life. Try your hardest to just put your legs on every day and just keep walking forward. You know, because sometimes we kind of get in a slump where we just don't feel like doing things. You want to sit around the house and watch TV. And I felt like the same way for a long time, and I was really depressed. So getting out and enjoying life and trying to grasp at those things, those activities that I did before I lost my limbs, really helped me to bring my fun part of life back, where I really wanted to live and enjoy what life has to offer. So it's really about putting your legs on and just trying things out. Don't be embarrassed, because people are going to look at you. They may think you're like a freak, or maybe feel like you may feel like that, but it's not that way at all. People are just curious to see you walking and moving, and they're just curious and they want to watch because it's something unusual. They've never seen it before.
So where do you like to drive, and do you drive fast now, or?
I mean, I don't really drive fast, but I do like enjoy driving. Honestly, you don't have to drive fast to enjoy driving. It's really, I like driving on back country roads that are a lot of switchback and hairpin turns, because that's where you really enjoy these type of cars. Anyone can drive fast in a straight line, but it's really about how the car handles. I like the cars that handle extremely well.
So what's your favorite car?
This is my favorite car. This is it's a 2014 Porsche Cayman S. Has about 325 horsepower, and even though it's not a lot of horsepower, a lot of these cars here have far more horsepower. Some cars have double the horsepower this car has, but with the amount of power this car provides, it's more than enough for this car to handle and have a great time on some back switchback roads.
Cool. So can you tell me how fast this car goes?
0 to 60 is about 3.9 seconds stock. It can do like a quarter mile in 12.2 seconds, around 110 miles an hour. And top speed, I believe, on this car is 180 miles an hour around that range.
Cool.
Maybe a little higher. I think it would be 188, 185. I can't forget sometimes.
And do you mind if I show your prosthetics again?
Absolutely.
Defying all odds. Still enjoying life and doing what he wants to do.
You can actually see I drive a lot because my right shoe, that is actually not from just me being a clumsy person. That's actually from me actually driving so much. My pedals, you can see it's just tearing my shoe up on the side there. Those are driving wounds.
Quaid, thanks a lot, brother.
No problem, man. Thank you guys. Follow me on Instagram, the Legless Car Guy, and Twitter at Legless Car Guy.
Cool. Do you have a website too?
It's www.theleglesscarguy.com.
Cool. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so I can bring you more videos on subjects like this and many other topics. Please leave any comments in the comment section. Any questions or comments, I'll get back to them as soon as I possibly can. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.